Hello my lovelies, it is time for another vlog, so stay tuned. So we are currently on the Carnival Glory and we're getting ready to leave Barcelona. And honestly, I mean, we didn't get a lot of time in Barcelona, but we had a lot of time in Europe. And honestly, I am ready to get back to the US. We have a 2-week cruise to get us back there. We have lots of fun ports along the way. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to relaxing a bit and not walking a million miles a day. Because my feet and my ankles and my knees and my hips and my back, everything hurts. But it's been a lot of fun. Okay, so a little room tour. We're currently like in the bowels of the ship. We are on deck 1. We have an interior room. It's just me, Xander, and Snicker. And our room is actually pretty large for an interior room. So walking in, it looks like this. We got our 2 twin beds. It's kind of a mess. Xander's taking a nap. Snicker's having a drink. We got plenty of room for our bags. I started unpacking. We have a little mini fridge down there, a little mirror situation here, another little desk, TV. I'm guessing maybe our safe is, yeah, our safe's in there. Some drawers. Then we have closet number 1, which Xander's put some stuff in. Closet number 2, which I have put some stuff in. Checking it out, Snicker. And closet number 3. You must check them all out. And then across from the closets, we have our little bathroom here. Unfortunately, it's a curtain, not a door. This thing's just like attached to you when you're showering. But then we have our toilet. A pretty good size little vanity area.
Once again, everyone, this is Cam,
lots
your
of
cruise director,
storage.
speaking to you from the navigational bridge. It's official, you're on board, and it's time to officially welcome you aboard to your new home away from home for the next 14 fun-filled days. Woo. Here at Carnival Cruise Lines, we are the most fun cruise line in the world, and we are dedicated to the safety of our guests and our crew. Your attention is drawn to the safety notice information and the ship's plan showcasing escape routes located behind your stateroom door.
I'll talk to you later.
Please take the time to read all the safety.
So the last you heard from me, we were about to get on a cruise out of Barcelona and head back to the US. And we did. And I didn't really vlog. I started out making a vlog, and then the first 2 ports we didn't even get off. And I filmed a little bit here and there, and I will share those clips with you here in a little bit. But I ended up deciding not to vlog for that because I've been vlogging for months straight and just kind of needed a little bit of a break. And then Xander and I got COVID. So yeah, I didn't start vlogging after we got off the ship either. But now we are in Miami, Florida. Marty is down here with us. Xander's over here. I think Marty just went to the bathroom. This is our hotel room. There we go. We got a little kitchenette around the corner here and then a bathroom. But the piece de resistance of this place is this. Hold on, let me stand back. I gotta get the full effect of you. Now granted, it would have been better to show you this when it was more daylight out, but oh well. Walk into the room and this is the first thing we see. These big windows with this amazing view. Like, such a lovely, lovely view here. We are right on the beach. It is so nice. But we have a couple of days here, and then we are getting on a Caribbean cruise. So I was going to have like a separate vlog for our time in Florida, but then most of that was spent recovering, and then I was going to do a separate one for the cruise. But I think what I'm just going to do is combine it all. Okay, so the plan for while we're here, tomorrow Snicker is going to go to a little doggy daycare, and he's going to get some doggy playtime. And then the next day he goes to boarding, which is why he's doing the doggy daycare. It's sort of a test run to make sure that he's okay with the other dogs. And then the next day, when he goes to boarding, we get on a boat and we are off to somewhere in the Caribbean. I honestly don't even remember where we're going, but I'm excited because it's my birthday cruise. So yay! I also look very blue with this lighting because the sun's gone down and everything. But I'll also show you the view in the morning, and I think it's going to be fantastic. So we have taken the dude and dropped him off at boarding, which is, it's my dude. But we're on the boat. A little room tour. Here's our room. There's a Marty. There's a Xander. There's my backside. And then we have our little bathroom here. Over here, closet. Let's see. It's a pretty good sized closet. We actually only brought like 2 full-size bags and then this one little carry-on bag. We left the rest in the car. But we're ready to go out and explore a little. It is my birthday! Yay! Yeah! We are in the elevator. We're heading down to get off the boat. It's time for a perfect day at Coco Cay. Yay! Did you have fun? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
I had fun. There the boats be. Ours is the furthest one away. The closest one is the Enchantment of the Seas. Hi, Xander.
Hi.
Hi, Marty.
Hello.
So, as you can see, I am back home. So, on my birthday, as you saw, we went to the perfect day at Coco Cay and had a really lovely day. And then that evening was even better because I played in the casino and got super lucky. I hit, I was sitting there and I was actually a couple hundred down at that point, and I was just kind of killing time waiting for my drink to come, and I was betting this on this like older style machine, and it was, I did the 50 cents and it was like 5 lines, so it was $2.50 a spin, and I was doing that and I was hitting every now and then enough to like keep me going, but the money was gradually going down. And then I got the double diamonds and it was crazy. I ended up winning like $1,150 something. It was awesome. And then later that evening I was playing with some other money. I put some fresh cash in because I didn't want to use that ticket at all, and because because I wanted to be able to show it to Marty because he was sleeping at that time. Anyway, so I put like a fresh 100 or something like that in, and it had gotten down to like $17, and went to this other machine, and Marty had woken up at this point, and he got to see what happened at this other machine, and ended with like 40 free games, and that $17 turned into, I think it was like at one point up to like $277, and I ended up playing it down until I got to like $250. But yeah, that was a great way to end my birthday. I was like, yay. And then the day after my birthday, we were in the Bahamas, in Nassau. And we've been to Nassau many times, and Nassau is kind of meh. I mean, it's beautiful, but like there's most of the beaches close by are private beaches, and you have to pay a lot of money to go to them, or you have to travel far, and we just rather not just see the pretty scenery from the boat. And so we didn't get off, and instead we did the water slides on the boat, and we did the hot tub and the pool, and had a fun water day. And then I think we also saw like a comedian that day, and he was really good. And then the 9th, that was a day at sea, and we had the full day. And that was a lot of like, let's see, we did a lot of casino tournaments, or I did a lot of casino tournaments. I made it to the final round in the slot tournament, but I didn't win. And I played in the blackjack tournament, but I didn't win. Played a lot in there. We did this puzzle type thing. It was like figuring out who stole the art. It was a museum heist, and we had to like solve all these puzzles and stuff, and that was fun. And our team won. There were 2 teams that won, ours and another one, and that was really cool. Out of like 19 teams, only 2 teams won. And then we went and saw this show. It's called Once Upon a Time. That was a really, really good show. We enjoyed it. Today we got off the boat. We picked Snicker up because Snicker did go to boarding for that, because I didn't have time to get everything, because it takes months of prep work to be able to take a dog with you on a cruise. You have to provide all the service animal, everything, and shots and health certificates and all kinds of stuff. And so there wasn't enough time to do that from the time we got back to the time we were going on that cruise, and we weren't even coming home between. So we picked up Snicker this morning, and then we drove all day. We got home midnight, and Xander's friend Braden came, and he's spending the night. Also, my friend Rachel from across the street came, and she wanted to give me a hug for our friend-iversary, because my birthday is our friend-iversary as well. But also, oh my goodness, while we were gone, I think it was Thursday morning, there was a big storm that came through. It was like, I think she said 87 mile an hour winds, and a tree from our yard, roots and all, got ripped out and fell, and it landed so perfectly that it didn't damage the house at all. And the cars, mine and Marty's car, were in our little side driveway because Marty's parents were here, and he had to put the other vehicle, the tracks, in the main driveway because he was like loading up to come and join us. And so there were no vehicles in the main driveway. So lucky. But yeah, it didn't do any damage other than a giant tree across our property. Here's a picture that she sent me. Rachel is freaking amazing. She posted on our little neighborhood thing on Facebook, asking, hey, can anybody help them out? They're out of town, and I'd like them to be able to pull in their driveway. And so one guy we know from down this street came and a woman and her teenage daughter came, and they chopped up the tree to the point that, you know, the driveway was cleared off. Somebody blew it off. We had packages in front of our garage. They brought up to the front door. I guess something fell and shattered. I think it was like my fairy lights thing maybe. And they swept all that up. And our neighborhood is freaking awesome. And Rachel is going to actually cook them lasagna. I'm going to pay for the ingredients, and she's going to get the stuff, and she's going to make lasagnas for them as a thank you. And so, yeah, this neighborhood's freaking awesome, and I really just appreciate the people here a lot. That was awesome. Though we do have a giant pile of tree in our yard. We've got Xander and Marty are going to tackle that tomorrow. Oh, and as far as reading goes on this trip, I actually did get a couple of books read during this time. I was reading the ebook for, gosh, what was it? I think it's called A Darkness Shows the Stars, something like that, by Diana Petterfraud. That ended up being my buddy read book with my coffee patrons. And so I read that and was like discussing it in the Discord. And then Marty and I started on the cruise Darling by Kay Akram. And that was a weird book. We actually finished it on the road today. Oh, as far as Through a Darkness Shows the Stars, or whatever that book's called, I ended up giving that 3.5 stars. Darling, I think I'm going to give 3 stars. That one's like a Peter Pan retelling where Peter Pan's not really a good guy, maybe. And, well, definitely not a good guy, but yeah, it was weird. It was weird. And yeah, 3 stars. And then after that, we read The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. And this is about a group therapist who's dealing with her own issues. She goes back to Cambridge University where her niece is going to school because of her niece's best friend has been murdered. And she's kind of there to help her niece get through all this. And then other girls start getting murdered. And so she's trying to help solve this murder case or these murders. And Alex Michaelides has a way of really just throwing you for a loop. And throughout the whole thing, Marty and I were kind of like, okay, who is it? Who is it? And we had different suspicions. Eventually we saw past some red herrings and we're like, this is who did it. And I won't say if we were right or not in our assumptions, but there was definitely a twist we very much did not see coming. And like, yeah, I can't say that I was a fan of how, like, what the twist was, but it did blow my mind. And I think I'm going to give this one 4 stars. It was really, really good. Very much enjoyed it. I don't know what Marty was rating it. I know that for Darling, he rated that one 3 stars, but for The Maidens, I don't know. I can't give it a 5-star because I didn't like that, one particular aspect, but I did overall very much enjoy the book. So, yep, that's it for this whole trip. It's been a fun one. I'm so glad to be home, though. And we're only home for a week before Xander and I head out on another cruise. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye.